Hi there, families of Navigator College. Today I've got the opportunity to take you on a walkthrough through our SEQTA platform, which is the learning management system and the learning environment for our middle and senior students. Today we're going to show you a number of different features that will help you to support your child in their learning. So we're going to take you in and show you the dashboard for homework and timetables, have a look at how you can email teachers off of the student timetable, and have a look at the courses tab and how you can access the online learning and resources available for each course for each subject area, as well as how you can see upcoming assessments and the assessment feedback that is being provided to your child. Finally, we're just going to close it off by having a look at notifications and how you can use those notifications to keep up to date with the opportunities that present for your child around the college. So let's dive right in.
The first part of our SEQTA walkthrough, we need to actually get into the SEQTA Engage platform. Engage is for parents, SEQTA Learn is for students. So if you have a tablet or a phone, you may download the app and log in via that. If you are on a laptop, you want to go to perhaps our website, go to the parent portal. Here there's lots of fantastic information and things you can do, and we're going to go into the SEQTA Engage tile right here. So you're going to enter here onto a welcome page, which gives you a couple of little tips, but I'm going to show you a range of things here, and the first one is the dashboard. So the dashboard will show all of your children enrolled at Navigator College, and so I'm going to point out three things that this shows you. So the first layer is unresolved absences for your child. So if there's a day that they have been absent but you haven't advised the college, it will let you know that so you can update that within the college. The second layer is where the homework set populates. And so you can see for this particular student, they've got design, integrated homework, and they need to complete the final design perspective sketches. And so this is a great place for you as a parent to check, is there any homework being set? Do I need to remind my child? That's also on theirs, and a great place for them to build their to-do list as they navigate their learning. The third part of the dashboard is the timetables for all of your children. So this is a great view where you can very quickly see on this particular day, what do each of my children have? Is there any preparation for the day ahead that I need to prompt them with, or that they can check and make sure they're good to go? Second place, while we're talking timetables, is if we go on the left down here to the timetable tab on the Engage menu, this will bring up the full view of your child's week's timetable. We can scroll ahead, and one of the other things that we see here is we can see these spreadsheet with a percentage icon on some lessons. Now what that means is that there is a assessment that has a due date on that day. If we click on that lesson, we can see in this particular case it's a written biography due on Thursday the 31st of March. The other tool we have on this particular view is this particular letter envelope icon here is the one that we would click if we want to email this teacher directly. So if we want to email Ms. Jumovic, then we would click on that email box. It's going to open it in your default email app, and you can email the teacher if you have any questions or clarifications. The next area we're going to go into is our courses section. So if we look at our day, we can see what's coming up in our day on the timetable, and then we say, oh, lesson 4, we've got design here with Mr. Jericho. Let's have a look at what that lesson plan is. So we go into courses, and then we click on design, and it's going to bring up this particular course. Now the page you'll open to is called our cover page, and if you scroll down on the cover page, there'll be some information about this particular subject in the MYP, some information about the current unit and the current assessment on the cover page. But really at the moment we're interested in today's online lesson or today's lesson. So we're going to click on today. It'll bring us to the current date, and then over here we'll display the details of this lesson. So in this particular one, it's got a bit of a recap of what was done last lesson, what the objectives are today, and clearly or what the students need to be working on. You may find also some resources or some links within the page, within the online lesson. And this is a great tool to, if you're away from school at all, or if you want to recap what was it that we were working on today, fantastic place to go. What you also want to keep your mind across is assessments. If we go back to our main menu, we're going to click on assessments. And one place that would be important to go to is the upcoming. And this is going to show all of the subjects and any assessments that are going to be due. So we can see that in Thrive there's a task, in language and literature there's a biography reflection. In design we have a product design portfolio task due. So this is a way to get a very good understanding of what's coming up and what's due, and it has the due dates there. You can also access these within each subject. So the upcoming assessment within design is in this particular view. If we click on the subject name, we can see that task, we can see the details of the task, and then this particular task has a checklist and the student is working their way through that checklist, and the resources are attached down the bottom. Other assignments or assessments may show a simpler overview at the top. That's what's within your task. And then this one here in individuals and society, you can see there's a whole lot of resources attached to it, so that any student working in this space is able to access all of those. Within this particular view, you can see you've got upcoming assessments. They're not going to have any marks attached to them, and you can see those that have already been completed. So here we have this progress comment has a rubric attached to it and some markings on that and some feedback provided down the bottom. The other place that is handy for you to recognise what's coming and when your marks are released is over here on the right hand side. You'll see a bell and a number indicating a number of notifications. When you click on that, and that may be one that you use a lot on your phone, the notifications provided there will tell you when a task has been released, and so there's a new task has been set, and also provide you with a notification when a task has been marked and the feedback has been released. The last thing I wanted to show you in this little walkthrough is sector notices halfway down on our menu. If we click on this, this provides you access to the notices that are also accessible by students within the college. A great place for you to keep up to date with the opportunities that are presented to your child, opportunities within clubs, extracurricular sport, just different groups, opportunities for the Beauty and the Beast auditions. There's a whole heap of notices in here, and this is a go-to space within every class to keep up to date with things that are happening around the college. So that concludes my walkthrough of SEQTA. I hope that has helped you to navigate your way around the platform. There are a few other features, but that is probably enough for this tutorial. So if you have any further questions, if you could email us at the college, we might be able to respond specifically to help you, or it might be something that the wider community could benefit from.